I haven't noticed Darmian. I really haven't noticed him at all. And maybe people in the live comments, because Marcus just said he hasn't either. I haven't noticed him at all. So, you know, but Darmian was going to start this game with Smalling and Lindelof, and Bay was going to be on the bench. Smalling got injured just before the kickoff, so Bay plays. Bay's been absolutely fantastic. So again, I don't understand Mourinho's man management of Eric Bay at all, to be honest with you. But,
well, I mean, I think the Darmian thing is, you know, you could probably say that that's why we've not been seeing Dalot down that left-hand side very often, or down the right-hand side, shall I say, because when Darmian's picking the ball up, when they started in the first half, Dalot had Darmian behind him and wasn't seeing the ball at all. And Dalot had a very, very quiet first half. He's our best crosser, I think, in that team. So why they didn't constantly feed him down that right-hand side, I don't know. But he was, countless times I saw him there one-on-one. When he's got the ball down there in the last 10 minutes, he's looked to go past the left-back of Liverpool. He's tried to beat him. He's looked to go forward. He's looked to get the ball in, but it's just been blocked. And then it's the total opposite on the left-hand side. You know, Rashford's got 2-3 people around him. He's getting the ball, he's running with the ball, but he's losing it. So I think we should make a bit more use of Dalot in the second half.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's on a yellow card. Lukaku's on a yellow card, so we've got to be a little bit careful about that. But we are in a situation here where we don't know what's going to happen in the second half. I mean, Marcus has said what he thinks. I think it could go either way, if I'm totally honest with you. But I am confident that maybe Manchester United, if we can just hang in there, you never know what's going to happen. And I think that's what we've got to do in the second half. Just hang in there and, you know, maybe Liverpool will make another mistake. Maybe we'll actually create a chance, Marcus. Maybe, you know, because we haven't created a chance. So you'd hope that in a 90-minute game, United will create a chance. And if we create a chance, then maybe that will be our... Maybe and Liverpool don't score again. Maybe that's our big hope.
Well, this is the thing, you know. You're relying on hope. You're hoping Liverpool don't create a clear-cut opportunity in the 45 minutes. I don't think that's not going to happen. You know, you're hoping that United are clinical enough that if they get that chance, they can put it away. I don't trust the hope in that either. We know what Lukaku's like. We know what Rashford's finishing is like. And I think if it's going to fault anyone to put it away, it's got to be Lingard. I mean, he's shown we got that one opportunity we had. He was there, right place, right time, and he put it in the back of the net.
I think he does work well in that attacking. I mean, what I would say about Lingard is, I've said it before.
He does, yeah.
He's good in that central position. He's definitely better than he is out on the right. I just think Lingard's a last 20 minute sub-bench player for United if you want to win a league. But a team that's fighting for 6th, Lingard's probably first team, to be fair. Links in the video description for NetBet. Remember, you've got to be over 18 and please do gamble responsibly. If you want to put bets on, they've got an offer here, which I'll just play for you. New customer offer up to £25 matched free bet. So you can bet up to £25 and they will match that in free bets for you. The link is in the video description for NetBet. So take it a go. I mean, you could get United to win at 6-1 and a draw at 4-1. I don't know what it is in play now. It's probably come down a little bit, but you know, there might be a few people who fancy the draw. Which I would have been very happy with at the start of the game. There might be a few people who fancy the United win, or maybe Liverpool. I bet their odds on winning maybe still will be favourites, but there may be an opportunity there to put a bet on that. So link is in the video description with NetBet. Give it a go. I think second half. Where am I going to go second half with this? Come
on, mate. Put your neck on the line. Come on.
I think logically that Liverpool are still going to win, but I would just love us to get something today. It's not, for me, it's not about Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho needs to go. I mean, look at the tactics again today. They're bordering on embarrassing, let's be honest with you. Yeah. But if we can just pull something out today, to stop Liverpool going top would be so good for us. So I really hope that we can.
A lot of people in the comments saying the big man's come on.
Pogba.
Fellaini.
I retract my statement. This game is lost.
Yeah, he is on. Yeah. Who's he come on for?
Fellaini on
let us know in the comments, guys. Who's he coming for? But he is on. I mean, to be honest, I can see a bit of logic in that, because Lukaku holding the ball up is absolutely atrocious. And I think if Mourinho's looking at winning the game, he needs someone up there who can get hold of that ball, slow the play down, and bring the midfield forward a bit. So I can see that. Is it the right way to go in this sort of game? Maybe.
To be honest, this shows me why Lukaku's still on the pitch.
Yeah, Lukaku's on, but who's he come on for? Matic is still on there.
Delay.
Well,
that's shite. That is.
Yeah, no more.
That's a terrible substitution. Sack this manager.
Yeah, why he's obviously then going to go with. Let's see.
Fucking Delay was actually. This is it. It's always the young player who gets sacrificed, isn't it? It's always the young player that gets taken off. Well,
he was on a yellow as well.
Well, so's Lukaku.
Yeah, but you can.
Stop trying to make excuses. There aren't any. It's just bloody disgraceful. Takes a young player off at half time at Anfield. I mean, what do you think that's going to do for his confidence as well? This is the thing. There's never any consideration, is there? I'm taking you off at half time. It doesn't matter what level of football you play at. If you're subbed at half time, it's basically an indication that you're crap. And also, as many people in the live comments are saying, it's ignoring Pogba to bring Fellaini on.
Yeah,
there's
that
as well. It's a defensive
change, isn't it? It is a defensive change. Maybe he thought that Delay can't really be trusted to not get another yellow in the second half. He's
brought Fellaini on so that De Gea's got somebody to hit with the long ball, hasn't he? That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the flick-ons and it's the chest control. That's what it's all about. And straight away, Fellaini wins the flick-on. So hopefully he's looking. I mean, Rashford's in behind here. Ball across. Oh, I weren't far away from Lukaku there. For a little bit slower. But yeah, wrong change for me. There was no need to bring him on. Salah's in. There was no need to bring him on at half time. Maybe in the last 15, 20 minutes. Then yeah, no need to bring him on this early.
I just think it's totally about bringing a player on so you can go long ball, and that's all we've done, and that's what we are. We're a long ball team. Oh dear.
Ashley Young's down here at the minute.
Good, get off.
But Rashford's still out on the left. It's still the same formation, I think. So he's literally playing Fellaini at the head of the midfield three with Herrera and Matic sitting behind him.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a 4-3-3, isn't it?
Yeah, Lingard's right, Rashford's left, and Lukaku through the middle. So yeah, he switched formation now then. I mean, even when Lukaku's chasing the ball down, he looks so cumbersome. Oh, we've got Ashley Young at left back. Darmian's gone right back. So yeah, 4-3-3 definitely now.
Robertson past Salah. If he'd got a good connection there, he didn't. Come on, United. Do it against the odds.
Yeah. Ashley Young taking way too long on the ball there down the left-hand side. Way too young. Rashford was spinning in behind Klein then. Should have played that earlier.
Sorry, the timer's been running. I just hadn't turned it on.
Mane going past Young. Yeah. Ashley Young standing off him again.
Well, Smith says Pogba should show leadership and have a go at Mourinho for this. Total negative display in such a big game.
I mean, why wouldn't you bring someone on with a bit of attacking intent? Why do you make a negative defensive change at half time? And that just shows Mourinho's thinking. It shows his logic in the game, what he wants to do with this game. He wants to shut up shop now and keep the 1-1.
Or try and nick a goal from a set piece.
Yeah, but the only way they'll do that, Mark, is with the flick on, wouldn't they? From Marwan, they'll hopefully you can get a flick on and Jesse will run in and put it away. But the way the second half starting again,
look at Liverpool on the attack here, and look how many men we've got behind the ball. It literally is a part of the bus. Everybody,
even Lukaku's on the edge of the box. Then,
yeah, 49th minute, and everybody on the edge of the box.
I think that's a foul. Yeah. Herrera wrongly diving in there. He didn't even get the ball. No need for that. Silly mistakes. Liverpool with a corner, left-hand side of our... Well, actually, it'll be the right-hand side from De Gea's point of view.
Brandon Coombs says, should be in Pogba, won't matter with Lukaku. Thanks, Brandon. And Gemini says, a good manager gets the best out of his players. You're right. You're absolutely right. Thanks for the contribution, pal. So, Fellaini will just mark Van Dijk because that's what he's on the pitch for now, to win the ball in the air. Robertson with a decent cross. Fabinho, they wanted a bit of a handball there. Referee says, no, that's good. Play on.
Mourinho was on the sidelines there telling the players to get out. But Herrera did well there. Skipped past 2 challenges. Well, Lukaku, actually decent first touch there for a change.
Terrible ball by Fellaini, out for a throw-in.
Yeah, out for a throw-in, yeah.
Looking at Lingard, easy pass, puts it out for a throw-in. There's no way that was a handball for Liverpool, no way.
I think they need to get someone on here who can... someone like Mata. I think a bit of technical ability. Martial. Bit of pace.
Yeah, but that's too much of an attacking move, isn't it?
It is, yeah. This is the thing now. I mean, if he brings them on any time in the second half, he's going to go against what he's done with bringing Fellaini on. Oh, great save.
Good save by De Gea. And a good block by Ashley Young on the throw-up.
What a save from De Gea from Naby Keita, I think it was.
I'll tell you what, though. I hope we can get a result in this, but I'm bloody... Oh, Eric Bays. Oh, no. I think he's...
Someone's down there. Completely knocked out, I think. The ball in over the top again. That cheeky ball. Oh, it's
just the way he fell on his
landed
back.
On his back, yeah.
The ref should have bloody blown up there.
Well, it's not a head injury, is it?
No. Time wasting already, says GOLDBRIDGE. Look, you know, as a United fan, I must just say I'm massively embarrassed by this second half already. The 7 minutes in, it's not going to stop me saying I want United to scam a draw or even better a win. But we are parking the bus. Fellaini is a terrible substitution, and you know it might get us a result. Is it how I want my team to play when you've got people like Martial and Pogba on the bench? 100% no. It's an embarrassment. But if it gets us a result, it gets us a result. But we are parking the bus here. It's just not good enough. We don't want Bailly going off because it means Phil Jones.
Yeah. I do agree with what you said there. It is a bad substitution so early in the game. You know, straight on half time, a negative change straight away. If it was the last 15, 20 minutes, yeah, okay, you could probably say, yeah, it's a good change because he wants to keep a point. But making it so early in the game, absolutely ridiculous. When you held him with the corner, coming. Oh.
Good header that was by Fellaini. I mean, look, I'm not going to knock Fellaini and say that, you know, obviously, as a 2009 Stoke player, he's great. You know, he wins high balls. Is that how you want Manchester United to play? For me, no. I mean,
He's back on.
Eric Bay, you better bloody play on, mate. We cannot have Phil Jones running around in his socks. I don't know. I don't know how Mourinho can be stood there joking with Jurgen Klopp. It just shows the man's under no pressure at all. And also, why are we parking the bus when we need to bloody win?
Yeah, exactly.
This is how United make me feel lately. I hate it, says Michael Van Gerwen. Thank you for the contribution. Well, this is it. We're parking the bus for a draw, but we're actually going to be 2 points further off fourth if we draw. You know, I know a draw is not a terrible result for us at Anfield, but actually we need to try and find a way to win the game. And I agree with that. You know, Kay says Lukaku can't hold the ball up. Again, it's much the same as the Valencia game. It's been like playing with 10 men. We are basically parking the bus, as Rahul. Oh, yes. Yes, we are. We definitely are.
Most definitely. Yeah, most definitely. No, there's no intent from United to go forward at the minute. It is just the long balls up to Lukaku or Rashford down the left-hand side.
It'd be interesting to see how Liverpool approach it, because will they go with an attacking change? Will they keep persevering? You know, will they bring somebody on with a bit of height? I don't think they've got anybody with a bit of height, have they?
No. I think they're.
They might chuck Van Dijk forward at some point.
Yeah, they do have that option. I think the way they're playing and the way they're moving the ball about quite quickly and freely, there's no need for them to change anything at the minute. I can guarantee you'll probably see Klopp. I don't know what Liverpool's bench is, but you'll probably end up seeing Sturridge or Sakiri come on if they're on the bench. I mean, look at that. I mean, Jesse Lingard hounded by 3 players straight away. There's no out ball at all.
Well, where's Lukaku there? That ball there that Herrera's played forward. I said this before the game. Lukaku has got to be the man who gets on the end of that ball. When Herrera plays it forward, he's got to fight tooth and nail to get there, because he's got to relieve the pressure. What happens? Van Dijk's there. Klein shoots. We're defending another corner. It's just relentless, and you can't. I don't think this United team can park the bus anyway. I don't think it's good enough. But 8 corners to 0.
8 corners, yeah. I thought we did have one in the first half. Obviously not. But,
see, they've just said that on the commentary. Lukaku's got to do more. You know, they know like we know.
He's just standing there on the halfway line. He expects that ball to come straight to his feet. He's not willing to chase the ball down or make a run in behind. He's absolutely useless as a United number 9. Absolutely useless.
To be honest, if I was Klopp, I'd twist Mourinho's arm and just go one at the back. We're not playing anyone up front anyway. Just pull one of the centre-backs and stick them up front and see what United do. Because I think Lovren could deal with Lukaku, and I think I could deal with Lukaku, to be honest. I haven't played for 3 months.
That's it. All you got to do is just keep him on his right foot, isn't it? It's pretty simple. It is pretty simple. It's not a hard job. You'd probably find Van Dijk will probably go get forward a hell of a lot more now than what he did in the first half. Because even now, I mean, look at him, Mark. He's not even pressurising him on the ball. He's the closest player to the ball, Lukaku, closest United player, and he's not even willing to make him hurry. Absolutely awful. Not even trying to hurry him into a mistake.
Well, but having said that, you know, you can say it's the board's fault for not sacking Mourinho. You can say it's Mourinho's fault for keeping Lukaku on the pitch. Why is he on the pitch? He's absolutely... I thought, as I said before the game, I thought Lukaku's performance against Valencia was one of the worst striking performances I've ever seen in a United shirt. And it's no better today. It's awful. Absolutely dreadful player.
Yeah, I think what you see with Lukaku is what you get. I don't think there's any room for improvement for him. I think this is it now. That's what he is as a striker.
Justice O said this Pogba situation is unbelievable. He's the best midfielder in the world based on talent. It's the manager's job to get the best out of all of his talent. Pogba is doing his best based on the tactics. Keep it up, Mark. Thanks for the contribution, Justice O.
But even Lovren's getting forward now and taking shots. I mean, all right, they're going well over, but they're still attempting. That's how far United are sitting back and how shit we are at pressing.
The Strange says United have no plan. Well, we definitely have got a plan. It is literally park the bus. Yeah. You know, the logical result says Jose will scam a draw and be here all year. Well, to be honest with you, it's Liverpool. I want to draw. I want to win. You know, I want United to get a result. Do I like the way we're going to do it? No, I hate it. But I want that result. It's really important that we don't lose to Liverpool. You know, you never want to lose to Liverpool. But to be honest with you, if we did scam a draw, I'd still sack him. I would have sacked him ages ago. I think he's an absolute embarrassment as a manager. It's just not.
Yeah.
This is just embarrassing.
Yeah, the way we play for these results is absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. I mean, people will be satisfied with a win or a draw. Of course we would, but it's the way we're picking them up. It's the way we're setting our team out to go out there and grind it.
Robert Moore's made a contribution. He says, "Get Jones on, only man in our squad who can score." Yeah, it'd be good it'd be a good late substitution for Liverpool.
Yeah, no, I mean Van
Dijk's going to shoot it from a long way out. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm happy if Liverpool are shooting from 30, 40 yards because it means, it's got to be something spectacular to beat De Gea from there. But
I mean, even a left back, absolutely, no one is stopping them.
It is backs to the wall, and it has been for the first 15 minutes. So I'm afraid it's probably going to be like it for the next half an hour as well.
But it's all Liverpool just absolutely piling forward. United just can't get out of the half. Can't get out of the half. And the donkey up front ain't helping us by holding up the ball and bringing anyone else into play.
A lot of people saying park the bus, United. Look, hands up, we know we're parking the bus. Do we like it? No, this is what we do. Salah's in the box. He's got loads of room. Dinks it to the back post.
Oh.
And is it a corner or is it a throw-in? Well, it won't be a throw-in.
I think it's a corner, mate. I think it's come off the back of...
Yeah. It's another corner. So was that? There must be into double figures corners now, Liverpool. Fortunately, they haven't put a good one in. United have had 0 corners. That's what happens when you have no attacking intent. So his corners have been terrible.
They haven't, they?
Absolutely terrible. I like him. I think he's a really good player. But well, Steve Schwallam's just said if Andy Robertson could cross, we'd be 3-0 by now. Who is defending our right side? Well, yeah, his corners have been terrible. And long may it continue because they're getting a lot of corners. Got another one here.
Yeah.
Well, Robertson's taking this corner. Can he get it off the ground? Hopefully not. I think Salah's coming over to take it, actually. He's saying, you're crap, mate. When it's not your save. It's not your day. Well, I mean, with Fellaini on, we should have the height.
Should be all right. Oh, I think
again,
Salah's
is crap as well.
Absolutely awful corner taking from the left-hand side, but Mane's in. Van Dijk. Oh, another corner.
Another corner. Fortunately, Liverpool can't take corners because...
absolutely dreadful at the minute. I mean, United are holding firm, but the amount of pressure that's mounting now, would you fancy him to hold on?
There's just so long to go. He's, to part the bus from the first minute of the second half, it's a crap corner again, and United do clear it. But to part the bus, I mean, I suppose United are just sort of hoping that at some point they'll slip up and we'll capitalise, and that could happen. But
it's that change at half time. It's completely made us sit back a little bit deeper, probably about an extra 5 or 10 yards. We're sitting back now. But yeah, Fellaini, I mean, you're exactly right, mate. Spot on at half time saying that the goal kicks are just going to be lumped to Fellaini. You get a flick on. I mean, Lukaku, what are you doing, man? As if you're going to beat 2 players.
Ashley Young's done well there. Cross. Tell you what, Robertson did very, very, very well there, and it goes for a throw-in. Fellaini was on the back post. It was good play by Ashley Young.
He was waiting there at the back post, but
you'd have fancied Fellaini to score that as well.
Would have done, yeah.
Because he's virtually put himself in the net nearly.
Corner United.
Hey, we've got a corner. Bloody hell. 64 minutes. We've got a corner. Where's Fellaini running to? It's a corner, mate. You've got to go up. Mourinho is a tosser, says Digging Bit, and needs to be sacked. Worthless. They'd be better off coaching themselves. Thanks for the contribution. Well, this could be it. Imagine that. 13 corners for Liverpool. 1 corner for United. Get ready to rumble.
See, Marouane's on the edge of the box here. Wait, he's outside the box. Standing by the referee. Probably going to make a late entry in there. Yeah, there we go.
He's lofted it.
He's got it.
Yeah. Where's the second ball? Oh, Rashford, go with your head.
Yeah.
Josh Waring says, I hate to say it, but Arsenal losing today is going to keep the manager in a job for even longer. Yeah, but Arsenal are 5th. It's Chelsea who are 4th. 10 points ahead of us at the moment.
Do you know what? If Rashford went
That's what I mean. If he'd gone for that with his head, I think he'd have got a
high foot.
Yeah. We've got another corner anyway. Corner number 2. Hoof to Fellaini. Here we go. Hang it up to Fellaini. Hoof.
Oh, Rashford nearly got on the end of that one.
Young.
High ball in. Out.
Right, Marcus, I'm just going to quickly pop to the toilet. I'm getting too excited. Yeah, United just had 2 corners and it's made me need a wee. I'm so excited.
Yeah. So Andrew says, sorry to ask, but who scored the goals? So Liverpool went 1-0 up with Mane, and then United capitalised on a mistake from Alisson by Jesse Lingard. I think I just saw Shaqiri getting ready. You're 8 points behind Arsenal, says Jake. Good, you can count. Well done. Shaqiri's coming on. Who's coming off though? The change hasn't been made yet, has it? Xeon X says, "What? Never seen United playing such garbage. Damn, very bad, isn't it? Very bad." Hoof. We're lucky, says Knight. I think we are. Lucky actually. The goal, the equaliser, was very lucky. Shaqiri getting ready now. Yeah. Not sure if he's come on yet, though. I think that Robertson at left-back's had a good game. Who's coming on for United? No one yet, mate. No one, mate. Tony Locke says, have I ever been to Old Trafford? Yep, I have quite a few times in my lifetime. Kylie says, Marcus, if I get this right, I'm changing my name by default to Mystic George. Well, so far, I've got it right at the minute. George, I honestly don't see United winning this game. Oh, man, the ref gets in the way. A beautiful pass there from Fellaini. But Mane's in down the right now. Oh, Lindelof. No, that was Herrera. Interception.
Well, the second half is going quite quick. That's one positive.
Yeah. Shaqiri stripped and ready to come on, mate.
It's interesting they're going for a smaller player. Here's Lingard, got a bit of space. Get moving, Lukaku. No, terrible ball.
Yes, I'm not sure who he's coming on for. I probably think maybe Wijnaldum.
They got the overlap here with Klein. Manani went for it himself. Shoot straight to De Gea.
Right, De Gea from Wijnaldum. Oh dear.
Pressure's on Liverpool now, though.
It is, yeah, it is. They got to step.
we've
up
parked
their
the
game a
bus.
bit.
We've parked the bus. You know, they've got to break that bus down.
I think we all would have took a point, you know, before kick-off, but it's the manner and the way we get them. It's so not like United to play like this. What's Atkinson doing? Says Ibrahim. Don't know. And Mane's down the left. Darmian skinned again. Oh, good tackle actually by Darmian. Yeah, I thought you would have given that. And then it's just booted clear. Right, Shaqiri's coming on. Number 8. Keita going off. So Liverpool making an attacking change. Wanting the 3 points, obviously. Oh, so how are they going to set up now then? So Shaqiri's gone to the right hand side. See, look at them. Look, United. I mean, apart from Rashford trying to close the ball down, Lingard and Lukaku not doing nothing. And Shaqiri's got the ball here, running. Try to slip in to Salah, but good interception. Herrera's lost out. Lukaku again. He's fucking slow, man. So slow. I mean, come on. We got to make a change here. We've got to get hold of that ball in midfield. Got to get Pogba or Mata on.
It's just so there's nothing going on in for United at all.
Good shot.
It's
straight to Gea. It's absolutely dreadful. The amount of passes we're losing in the middle. I've not seen Matic do a single thing in this second half so far either. Great tackle, Lindelof. Oh, Rashford. Where's the option on the right hand side? There is no option there at all. It's got to go centrally. Lingard,
come on.
Ball in too far.
Terrible.
Too far. It's like Fellaini's gone to the front post. Lukaku's just stood in the middle. Why didn't Lukaku just peel off his defender and go for the back post?
I really hope we can scam something. Hard to watch this, says Jim Dog the Man. Thanks for the contribution, Jim Dog. I was just saying the same as putting a tweet out actually. I hope we can hold on. I hope we can scam a win, but don't anyone ever come at me and say that this is Manchester United. It is. We literally are a rich Stoke 2009. The tactics and the football are embarrassing, and it doesn't mean we can't win. Good save.
Shaqiri.
It's in. Fucking hell! Mate. All the bloody resistance of a Poppadom catching a bowling ball. Shit! You sit back and that's what happens. They get a bit of luck. But if you attack, you will get a bit of luck, and that's what happens. They attack. They actually have a go. Absolutely terrible for Manchester United. Sitting back, bringing Fellaini on. Rich bloody 2000 in Stoke. I was just saying it. 2009, Stoke City. Sitting back, living in the land of... Where's David Attenborough? Because we're just a team of bloody giraffes. Yeah. Slow bloody giraffes. Trying to bloody keep them out. De Gea makes a good block. I mean, it's a fortuitous goal for Liverpool. But I ain't going to say it's lucky. How is it lucky when they're the only team trying to win a game of football? Because we parked the bus from minute 1 of the second half to bring bloody Giraffe Fellaini on. Matic the Giraffe. Herrera's having a laugh. Lukaku, we've been playing for 10 men for about 3 weeks. Every time that pillock starts, we're down to 10 men. I'm fed up of it. I'm absolutely fed up of it. I hoped that we could cling on. How are we going to get back into this game now? Marcus, what have we done? We scammed a draw, And then we've just sit back to try and defend it. Absolute banter. Get stuff. Get Mourinho out of our club. Get him out. He's a joke. He's an absolute joke. Who's the idiot sticking up for him now? Where's everybody saying it's the players? It's the bloody tactics. They are shit. Do you think these players go out at half-time and say, please bring Fellaini on so we can park the bus? Pogba and Martial will be sat there with straight faces, but inside they'll be sending messages to each other going, we're not even part of this shambles. Bloody joke.
It's really bad because when they showed the replay just then, there was a line of 6 or 7 Manchester United defenders all in a line in front of De Gea. Matic went into the back, Herrera went into the back, and not one of them stopped that ball coming in from Mane. He skipped past Darmian in the first place, but why didn't Matic? I mean, they're in again. Wijnaldum, no. But why didn't Herrera or Matic go towards the ball? Why did they just stand there in the 6-yard area? You know, De Gea saw the first attempt late, hence why he's gone with his feet. But I mean,
how can you not sack him though? How can you not sack this manager at this point? He's come out. We scammed it. We know we did. We even said it. We scammed getting back to 1-1. And what's his attacking plan in the second half? Just defend. Just park the bus. Shoot Lingard.
Lingard. Fuck. Do you know what? I would even say let's not buy anyone in January. Let's just get rid of him. I really would. I mean, I know we're linked to Koulibaly and Skriniar and all that. Forget it. I think getting him out is more important.
Yeah, well, Joe Allen says, what does Gary Neville have to say now? Gary, Roy Keane, exactly. You're blaming the players for the man. Yeah, I'd love to say. Yeah, what are you going to say? Clearly, Pogba's fault, says Justice O. Mourinho has to get fired today. This is the worst display of the football I've seen. You've got Anthony Martial and Paul Pogba sat on the bench. You know, absolute disgrace. Matter as well. Well, they're the players who kept him in a job. They kept him in a job in October. Pogba, Mata and Martial.
Do you know what? As attacking players, I know they didn't play well against Valencia, but you could even say, you know, where's Fred again? Where's Pereira again? You know, there's nothing. There is absolutely nothing. You can't even. I know it's a derby and you're supposed to get angry, but the way we're playing football, I'm so sick of saying it. We all know the problem. You know, I mean, the people that want him in, wake up, man. Open your fucking eyes. Look at it. Absolutely look at it. You know, they've scored the second goal. They're 2-1 up. And what have we done? Nothing. They're still coming at us, wanting to absolutely pulverise us.
Well, the thing is, you know, what are United going to do now? Start trying because we're losing in the last... You know what? In the last 5 minutes, Liverpool, don't sit back, Liverpool, because what all we'll do is lump it long and try and nick a draw. Ali Furbet says, £100 each subscriber, let's pay for the sack, desperate times. Nicholas P. Delac going off, released Robinson to run free and give them control of the second half. Jose's a disgrace. What a brilliant tactical point that is. And Man United Boy 13 says, this is just pathetic. That's the same goal we always do in the end. 31-4 in attempts. Jose out. And yeah.
Plan B is already on the pitch. Plan B came on the pitch at half time. So what's Plan C? Because in my eyes, you've got to get Pogba on now. If for anything but his height, because Mourinho loves height. Chuck him on. Go for it.
Well, again, it's like... It's exactly that score I was talking about in the first half when we were losing to Man City 2-1 and we parked the bus because he didn't want to lose 3 or 4-1. Is he going to do the same thing again, or are we going to try and actually get something back?
Well, he did that at half time, didn't he, by bringing on Fellaini. This is it. The negative change, like that super chat just said, you know, the comment, it changed the way we played. Delo, taking that speed off and bringing on someone who's so slow, who's only a central midfielder or a central defensive midfielder, has totally changed the complexion of how United went about this game. At least with Delo, he could track back. All right, he was on a yellow card, but at least he could have tracked back. It was a body in the way.
Where's the one coming in on the back?
Yeah. Because there's no one on the right-hand side. I've noticed that throughout the second half. There is no one on the right-hand side.
Yeah, because we've lost the lot, haven't we? And Darmian will never go forward.
Lingard's playing behind Lukaku, so that right-hand side, apart from Darmian, is completely open side. Martial's coming on there.
Which means... Have we still got another substitution as well?
Yeah, we will have, yeah. So Herrera's coming off. Martial's coming on.
So, you know, the thing is now we attack, though, because we're losing, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah. But again, that's the substitution that is made too late, because the way we started in the second half, it's all been Liverpool. We lost the battle of the midfield in the second half completely as soon as we kicked off in the second half.
Was it Shaqiri who scored?
Yeah. Yeah, we needed an outlet down that right hand side. I mean, yeah, I've not noticed Matic at all in the second half. I mean, Lukaku, what are you doing there, man? He's running the wrong way. Fellaini passes the ball.
Why is Lukaku on the pitch? I mean, if anybody can answer that one, I'd love to know. I'd love to know why he's on the pitch. He's absolutely an embarrassment. Oh, God, if Salah could have got that in. It's three! It's Shaqiri! This is embarrassing for Manchester United. This has to be the end for Jose Mourinho. This is like watching a field with a swarm of cows on laxatives. It is full of shit, our defence. It is absolute. It stinks to high heaven. It is crap. Absolutely crap. And I don't know whether a group of cows is called a swarm or whatever, but it's a disgrace. An absolute disgrace. Ashley Young, go and tackle him.
Yeah. Matic, look, the ball.
It's an own goal off Bay, isn't it?
There. Oh,
this has got to be the end. This has got to be the end of this clown in front of us. Jose Mourinho, pack your bags. Drive home for Christmas. It's Chris Rea time. I'm not shocked, Marcus. I'm just like, I'm embarrassed. I actually am embarrassed to be a Manchester United fan, because we've come out in the second half, parked the bus, shown zero intent, and still lost the game. Well, at the moment, we've lost now because we can't come back from that.
Look at him. He's clapping there in his technical. What are you clapping about?
The board should have sacked him after the Newcastle game. Well done, Gary Neville. Well done, Gary Neville, for your bloody big, massive public rant that Mourinho shouldn't have been sacked. If he'd have been sacked against the Newcastle game, who knows where we'd be now. But everybody could see this is where we were going to go if we kept Mourinho. And they kept Mourinho, they changed their mind, and here we are, putting Liverpool on top of the bloody league, being embarrassed. Embarrassed. We've now conceded more goals than we did in the entire season last season. Why is that? Because Rui Faria made Jose Mourinho relevant, and without him, he could not defend a picnic from a pack of ants. He is finished. He is a done thing. He is over. And Manchester United need to get rid of him ASAP and stop worrying about their bloody bank balance and start worrying about what this club is all about.
You can see Rashford looks absolutely shot to pieces. He's the only one that has been chasing down out that forward line all game. Oh, Martial, poor point. No communication there. Matic's just so fucking slow. I mean, Shaqiri's on a hat-trick, and he ain't been on long.
I tell you what, I did always say that Mourinho never gets smashed. Well, that might not be the case in a moment.
Yeah, we've still got a good 10 minutes to go yet, as well. Henderson's coming on. Mata's coming on. So he's ignored Pogba.
Mata's coming on.
Yeah, Mata's stripped, ready to come on. Henderson's coming on for Mane. You know what, I think the only thing Ashley Young's good for is to stand there talking to the ref. Absolute shock. Do you know what? I'd be really interested to see what Roy Keane's got to say after this.
Oh, stick up for the manager, won't he? It's on the players. It's on the players went out and played like that, did they, in the second half? The thing is, logically, I said 3-1. I did say 3-1. I'm just fed. I'm embarrassed. I said even if we'd held on for 1-1, that was an embarrassment. Go on, shoot, Fellaini. Ow, my life. That's what you are. That is what you are. That is Manchester United's season in a fucking shot. Fellaini, edge of the box, bounces up in front of him, and he hits the bloody corner flag. Well, it's closer to the corner flag than it is the bloody goal, because that's what we are. Bloody embarrassing. So Mata's coming. If I was Pogba, I'd be quite happy that I haven't got to come on.
Yeah, at least he can't get blamed for it. So, yeah, Lingard's coming off. But Pogba's there, sat on the bench, sucking his thumb. It's an absolutely awful display from United. I didn't think things could get much worse after the Valencia game. I thought that was a terrible performance. But this to me is even worse. We've only scored because of a goalkeeper howler.
Oh, yeah.
Liverpool fans will probably say you only scored because of the rain, made his gloves slippery. But it's atrocious football. Absolutely atrocious.
Well, for one night only, Liverpool will be called Iverpool tonight because we are taking a massive L. Just embarrassed. Absolutely embarrassed. Too easy. Just too easy for Liverpool this has been. I don't think they've got out. I think they respected Napoli way more than they've respected us. It's just shocking. Absolutely shocking. I mean, why is Matteo Darmian playing 90 minutes anyway? Why couldn't he put Delo at right back? That's something I'm going to talk about in the match reaction as well. Why did he take Delo off to put Darmian at right back?
He could have, even when the lineup came out, Mark, he could have put Delo at left and Valencia at right.
I'll tell you what, every time they cut to Mourinho, I can't put up with him anymore. He cannot be the manager of our football club anymore. He has got to go. He's so irritating. We're 11 points off top 4 now.
Yeah, well, I think...
and we've just put bloody Liverpool back on top of the league. He'll probably say, I hope you win the league after the game, because that's the sort of out-of-touch prick we've got in charge of our club. He has not got a clue.
Yeah, top 4 is gone now, definitely. Definitely. The little bit of hope that I had clinging on to this result and performance has just absolutely killed it. But that's what Jose does. That's what he does to me. He just kills everything around him.
Don't fucking believe it. I just don't. Well, I do believe it. But I'm just so embarrassed by that second half display that.
So Alex doesn't look happy.
Yeah, but he ain't the one with the power to change it, is he? Woodward is, and Woodward will be like, oh, if we just had a decent centre-back. Fuck off. I'm fed up of that stupid nonsense as well. I mean, you've got pretenders like Matic wandering around the midfield. Lukaku. It's been like having 10 men. Absolute embarrassment. They're a bloody embarrassment.
Chuck Darmian into that, mate. We're playing with 9.
Yeah. Embarrassment. I've got super chats to read. Aidan Lefevre, every man that has scored for Liverpool has been Young's man. Where is he? Dreaming of being substituted. Robert Moore, get some paint on Jose's face and call him Coco because the man is an absolute clown. Jose out.
Oh, well, Woodward's doing a bit of a death stare here.
Pradnia Wadke says if Jose is not sacked now, it is a fucking over for this club. We're on the decline. We might as well go underground. And William NG, De Gea becoming world's best keeper for kicking the ball out the net. Please don't sign a new contract if Jose is staying now. Jose blames Martial if he doesn't score. Oh, dear me. Dear. Dear me.
I think Woodward was having a chat with Sir Bobby there, and he didn't look
Sir
happy.
Bobby never wanted him in the bloody first place.
No,
So.
yeah. I see Woodward glancing down quite a few times towards Mourinho.
Well, it's just this is significant. This loss is significant because it's Liverpool going top of the league. It's United basically top four gone. It's a changing of the guard.
Yeah.
And it's a significant win for Liverpool, and it's a significant loss for Manchester United. And if Manchester United want this loss to not be massively significant, then they need to change what's going on at the club. They must change this manager.
Definitely.
They must change
Definitely.
it. I don't know. Is anybody out there? We still do get people saying it's not Mourinho's fault. It's not Mourinho's fault. Well, he's picked the tactics in this game. He's the embarrassment. I mean, they're trying to pass it in for number 4.
Yeah, even Henderson's getting a shot off. But do you know what? I've lost count of the amount of attempts Liverpool have had. But United are probably still in single digits. You just want this nightmare to be over. I mean, that is what it is. It's an absolute nightmare.
For me, the season's been over for a few weeks. We cannot get top 4. Even if you bring a new manager in, it's over. But I've said this before, people say, oh, negativity. The minute Mourinho is sacked, the optimism, as long as they appoint the right person next, this club will change. The optimism will be back. People will be patient and people will build. But whilst they stick with Mourinho, this club is dying. It really is. And until they change it, but they can change it and bring some real positivity back so quickly. I feel, I'm talking about it. I'm going to do my match reaction after this. Then we'll do the call-in. Please do call in on the call-in. That's why it's called a call-in. But please do call in because I really want to get some of your thoughts. But I'm going to be talking about this in my match reaction. But the Fellaini substitution for me was just bordering on ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Marcus, we're nearly at 90 minutes, and I know you'll be gone as soon as we end it. So, does anybody get man of the match for Manchester United?
Well, I think for me, I think Bay's done quite well. Under the circumstances, came in 5 minutes before the game. No one else really. I mean, Rashford again. The effort is there. The desire is there. He's been chasing down very well. And to be fair to the lad, he's not really given up. So I'm going to go Bay. I just think he's been an absolute rock, and it's just been shambolic.
I think the Ashley Young myth is gone, hasn't it? Because he probably has been at fault for, certainly I can think, definitely the first goal, second goal he showed. Yeah, it's just De Gea or Bay, says Louis. Stephen Avery will be out of prison before Jose gets sacked, says Darren Brown. And Luke Skywalker, please give us some Jose and fanboys interviews after the match. I just want to hear from the brainwashed people what excuse they have now. We won't reach top 4 and we're playing crap. It's a joke.
Oh, yeah, fan cams are going to be interesting tonight. Definitely.
Fan cams are going to be very interesting. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new, bottom right-hand corner. Link in the video description for my match reaction straight after this. There'll be no pause. It'll be straight into that. Then we'll do the call-in. So, the debrief starts here, but Liverpool have well and truly deserved this game. I'm not going to lie about it. They've absolutely deserved to win it.
And Salah's just had an effort there, hit the roof of the net. They're still going for it with 45 seconds to go. 36 attempts to United's 6.
I'm surprised we've even had 6.
36, man. 36 attempts. Jesus. I mean, all right, they've only had 11 on target, but the intent is the intent. Absolutely. Jeez.
I don't know whether we've got any Liverpool fans watching, but I would imagine this is much like playing Huddersfield at home. I think we've put about as much effort into this game as you would see from them. It's Justice so Jose man of the match because he just got a £20 million payoff. Well, he'd be very happy if he gets that, I think. Part of me thinks the club should be stubborn and not give it him, but actually it's more important that the club doesn't.
Yeah,
Hot Fuzz 44, Jose was sacked 3 years ago to the day on December the 17th, so maybe he'd be sacked tomorrow by coincidence. Yeah, I hope so. Well, the final whistle's gone out. Get out my club, Jose Mourinho.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on, Marcus.
No worries, mate. Pleasure as always. Thanks for everyone in live comments, and have a good night. All right.
Link is in the video description for my match reaction. We're going straight to that to get the match reaction. I'm gonna let loose. Then we're going to do the fan calling. Then we're going to have the fan cams. And hopefully at some point we will get the news that we want, that Mourinho's been sacked. But I wouldn't hold my breath on that. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're new, bottom right hand corner. And make sure you join me for the match reaction. We've got quite a few people